Hi.
Is it recording?
It is.
So I can yell now.
You can yell now.
Well, now it's too fucking late.
That's pretty funny, actually. Ah, oh, the irony. We screwed up with the intro, then you yell like you always do about the stuff that you can't yell about because it's too late.
I can just yell about anything, really. Like I could be like, "I have Mountain Dew in a Star Wars glass." There you go.
Wow. Did you hear that, guys? Chase's Mountain Dew. But doesn't that make
Star Wars
your...
glass. Why are you ignoring the Star Wars glass?
Well, that's pretty cool, I do admit.
Yeah, it's just made
Mountain
of.
Dew, doesn't that like make your let's not go there.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't do that people say it does.
At least for me, it doesn't. Fuck.
Okay. You've tested this for years. They're still the same size.
I've been drinking Mountain Dew for years, so I think I'd be able to notice something.
This podcast is starting great. And to make it even better, Chase, we actually have new artwork for the Wile Spade podcast. You want to see
Really?
that? Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Let's
there we go.
see what
I'm gonna
shit
send it to you
you're
right
up.
now. I know
All
you're
right.
gonna
This
love it.
this might take a minute, but wait.
Uh,
Let me guess who drew it. I'm gonna guess that Blackie. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm guessing Blackie drew it. I'm guessing it's gonna be something really fucking stupid. I know how stupid it's gonna be. Let's see.
That's good. Chase,
What
react.
the fuck? You look so feminine. What?
All the times you didn't say Burungeru to me, now you're one.
I'm just more wondering why you look so fucking feminine.
What? It's the male Burungeru.
I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you.
What
You
about me?
fucking Snorlax just looks so feminine.
What? What? Oh, I guess she made it. I don't know. But you're a freaking Burungeru.
I don't give a fuck. I'm just more like, why is that Snorlax so feminine?
Well, okay, if you say so. I didn't really. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now you're making me look bad. This was supposed to be about you. Foiled
Well,
again.
there you fucking go.
Yeah, you totally. I was not expecting this kind of reaction out of you, Chase.
Well, you're just gonna have to live with it.
Yes, I do. But I always make fun of you, so it's good that you always sometimes get back to me. Okay?
Sure, whatever.
Okay. Are we going to go to let's do what we always do?
Um, eat pizza while we do a podcast about nothing at all.
Yeah, pretty much. Do you have your pizza ready?
Yeah, I'm literally eating it right now.
Awesome. That makes this so much more professional. And we got the OU thing changes and drops and how much everything stuff.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. There we go. Open that up and we'll go. But yeah,
All
there's a
right.
bunch of like interesting. Now there's actually really interesting stuff happening in the metagame, like we were kind of talking about last time. That next month would be interesting. So
Yeah. I kind of looked at it like a little bit yesterday, but I didn't get a huge chance to look at it. But from what I saw, it looked kind of cool.
And Polytoad is now number one, which is really
I noticed that, which is like perfectly understandable because like
yeah,
I've seen people bitch on my videos and moan about all these raid teams. Oh, I gotta complain about it. It's like okay,
yeah. But there are so many new things that benefit from rain, the new forms and
yeah, like
Keldeo.
there's diversity in rain, but I mean yes, it is a bit oversaturating, but there's diversity in it, so
Mm,
it makes it exciting at the same fucking time.
yeah, because with sand, there's like nothing really, especially now that there are new things that, of course, people are going to be using the new stuff. Like you said last
Yeah.
time, people are now using stuff for the sake of using the new stuff, and
Yeah, but now as it starts to dwindle down and go in, people are using the new shit if it works, but it is taking a huge impact on the metagame, as you'll see from these stats, most likely.
Yeah, and freaking Tornadus T and Thunderous T, those are definitely those guys that you always see in the rain now. And then there's also the Keldeo
Yep.
that was released, so
Where's
that's
Keldeo even right now? It's like it's not even that high, is it?
yeah. Oh yeah, it's only 28. That's
And it's right behind Lander's Therian.
wow. Yeah, Landorus is so low because Landorus is kind of meh. But like Tornadus is
But
just a beast, and then of
yeah,
course Thunder is. Everybody's focusing on them because Thunder is the original form got banned. So now that you can use
I
this
thought more
new,
people were focusing on Tornadus, to be quite honest. But maybe that's just me not even paying attention to anything. But
well, yeah, Tornadus is number 10, and Thunderous is after that. So people have picked up that Tornadus is the more interesting one, which is kind of cool.
yeah,
That is kind of
and
cool.
that also explains why Jirachi's a bit. Yeah, Jirachi went up a bunch this month, so that kind of explains why
Hmm.
Jirachi's so high now. But oh, and Scissor's not number one anymore. Gosh darn it, what are we gonna do?
I sure don't know. Oh, what do we got? Dragonite is now. Well, Dragonite. Oh wait, where's Dragonite? Who's number? Yeah, Caesar is number one, number two.
And Ferris
Ferrothorn went also up. So okay.
makes sense because it can
Mm.
kind of check both a couple things, but it's like it's because the thing is when rain goes up, Ferrothorn will go up just because most things in rain are countered by Ferrothorn, but then you have a couple random things. Well, not random, but a couple things that aren't. But Ferrothorn is still a good thing to have around. Plus, it is a good synergy thing for rain teams. So
Yeah, that's true. But like, how many hurricanes can it take from Life Orb Tornadoes? Three possibly, or two? Then it gets killed. Three hit KO probably.
yeah, I think it's like a 3 KO if I remember
But then
correctly.
again, like Tornadoes has Heat Wave now, which is pretty cool.
But since it's
Yeah.
mainly used in rain, that's going to kind of limit its heat waving abilities. So, I mean, if you use it outside of rain, then you got to be careful with your hurricaning, but then you can use heat wave. But it's like, I don't know if the payoff would really be worth it.
Yeah, but you can use it early game because and also like there are sand teams obviously still to change the weather. So and sand
That's,
teams also usually tend to carry Ferrathon. So that's how I've been using it. Usually, especially now, because when you first started using or when I first started using freaking Tornadoes T, people didn't even know about Heat Wave, and when I used it early game, I one-shotted those Ferrothorns, and then they were like screwed, and they didn't get any hazards up. But now people also know that it does have Heat Wave, so people are going to be expecting that, and they're going to be countering that. But yeah.
yeah, I don't know. It's like whenever I use it, I just focus on getting my weather up anyway, so I never actually used heat wave, so I didn't really give a shit. But
Yeah, yeah. I guess Tornadoes is still about spamming Hurricane.
well, that's what it does best. Even if it has the access to heat wave, you still want it to spam hurricane as much as possible.
Hmm. And now it's so nice that you got the regenerator, so you can just freaking spam
Yep.
it with Life Orb and then not even care about even Stealth Rocks about that much. So yeah, and also superpower for the Tyranitar. So or of course you can run Focus Blast, but like yeah, which
Yeah.
one? Which one does more? Focus Blast with max special attack, or just uninvested superpower, which strikes from the physical side.
What?
Which one
Uh,
does more?
to what?
The T-Tar.
It would be superpower, I think.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the special defense or like a defense
I mean,
boost.
it's like it's close to the same, but you'll generally want superpower because there's less chance of missing.
Yeah, it can't miss basically. So, and yeah, Tornadoes doesn't really care that much about the attack and defense drop, although priority like bullet punch is going to hurt. But you can always just switch out and like yeah, you don't have the chance of missing. So it's a really nice move basically. Anywho, Dragonite is number 4 now.
Yeah, I
Okay.
noticed that. I mean, it's still good, so it won't drop too much, but the thing is, there is those shifts that Dragonet is a little bit away from the limelight right now, but it's still good and it's still there. But, there's other things that are kind of climbing up to be there?
Mm-hmm. Heatran down one. Eh.
Oh
Oh
no!
no. Balloon Heatran, no!
Honestly, I'm surprised Heatran didn't drop more, but I guess people are still weird.
Yeah, because lots of rain, so that's no good news for Heatran.
Well, also, it's just like Breloom, or Landorus. I mean, there's a ton
Oh,
of shit that just destroys Heatran right now. It's like, why are you still around?
that's true. Yeah, Breloom went up 15 spots because Technician.
Yeah, I figured that much. I honestly expected to be a couple slots higher, but that's just what's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, the thing is, like, if you look in the top six, only one of those things can take on Breloom, and it's not even that effective to take on Breloom. So
Because you have Spore, so
exactly.
you really can't just switch into it safely with the Spore around, so.
Yeah. Oh, interesting little fact. If you're on a choice band of Breloom, Jolly with low sweep, after one low sweep, you'll be able to outspeed the Therian Tornadus and then take it out another low sweep. And you can do the same thing with Latios. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and it's still, even though resisted, it does a shit ton.
Yep.
Uh, can you 2-hit KO Tornadoes without rocks? Probably not.
No, you can.
You
Like,
can.
oh, yeah, it's a 2 KO choice band to low sweep, 2 KOs. So
Wow.
if they like switch in predicting like a Mach Punch or a Bullet Seed and you go for low sweep, then you go for another one, you kill them because they might not expect the speed drop and they might think you're adamant.
Yeah, that's true. Do
So it's just
you?
something to keep in mind.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
What were you gonna say? Do I what?
What do you have on your CP, Breloom? Bullet
Um,
Seed, Mach Punch, Low Sweep, and Spore?
yeah, you could also run Stone Edge somewhere, but I don't think it's really as needed. But
Yeah, that would
it's
be nice against Dragonite, but then again, you
yeah,
might just put it to sleep, so. And
yeah,
overall, Spore has more uses, so.
yeah, exactly. And it's like the thing is, you got a really powerful move with low sweep, so it's not like you always need to have, Stone Edge or something. And then Bullet Seed, oh, I can't even. Just Bullet Seed, man, you're fucked.
Yeah, that. Holy crap, it's just. I've been using a Swords Dance Life Orb one, and it's pretty disgusting how much it does.
Yeah, I
Holy
think you
crap.
just need like 2 or 3 hits to kill a Gliscor after an SD. Like, thank fucking or get the fuck out, whatever. The point is, not something to be messed with easily.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you really got to use your fucking head when you fight Breloom now. Like
Yup.
before, it's like, okay, I have a decent sleep fodder, I can go into something else, take care of it, or just bring in my Gliscor and take care of it. But then bulk up is kind of brought in to kind of combat that Gliscor. But then other things were brought in to deal with Breloom. But then it's like Technician, it's like there you have to play so well around it just to get through it.
Mm-hmm. How much does a CB Bullet Seed does to a Gliscor with 2 hits? Have you done any
You'd probably need three. I haven't done any calcs about it, but you probably need three.
in order to 2-hit KO? Or like freaking.
No, I mean, like to Oko probably. Let me calc it really quick. Like we can move on, but I'm just gonna calc it anyways.
Yeah, but like now if you plan to switch Gliscor into a CB Breloom and you go for Bullet Seed, then it barely lives, then you just go for it again and then it dies.
Exact. The thing is, they won't really be able to Oko you, so it's like, yeah.
And there's that too.
I mean, people could start running acrobatics, but it's not like it's gonna really be that beneficial.
Yeah, true.
Let's see.
But still, like that means if you're running acrobatic set, then you're running more offensive one, and then you still can't switch into it.
Yeah, it's basically Breloom. Just don't fuck with it. Let's see. Choice band.
And
Uh,
yeah, Gliscor actually went up one, but
yeah, I mean, the thing is with the addition of it getting
yeah, Roost. Yeah, Roost and Stealth Rocks. That's it. People want to try that out, and it's yeah. I guess
okay.
you can run the Gen 4 set with the Poison Heal, but you have your calcs.
Yeah, but I do not think they're working right because I think this damage calc is just bleh. Because it's
Okay.
saying it's like 5 to 6 hits to kill, which does not make that much sense. So it should
Uh,
be. I don't know. It's probably
is
just
it just calcing the first hits? Like it's a
yeah,
20
it's
base?
just calculating 1 hit each. But the thing is, I don't think it's factoring in technician.
Okay. Well, that
So I
sucks.
don't know. It's probably just a calc. But anyways, yeah, Gliscor is all like, I'm a Gliscor. What's up?
Yeah, so like the Gen 4 set, but now with Poison Heal.
Yeah, I mean, actually, I've been seeing a lot of Gliscors that don't even run roosts that much, but it's really just personal preference.
Yeah, just freaking protect is so useful against
Yeah,
scouting like choice items and stuff, and now we can't do that. So if you're running roost, that is.
yeah, but the thing is, both things have their use. All depends on how you're using it, you know?
Yeah, and overall team synergy and all that stuff, but
Yep.
yeah. Still, okay, so Tornado's T is number 10.
We forgot about Tyranitar.
Oh, that went down 6. True.
Yep.
Okay.
Sucks for Tyranitar.
Yeah, Rain is dominating. Uh,
Basically.
by the way, do they have those things like how much is their rain and how much sand and the balance and stuff?
I see.
That
I
would
don't
be
know.
kind of interesting to see if they have that.
He did not do anything. He just did the main usage.
Okay. Okay.
Because I think it's just the fact that, with PO and Showdown being all dumb lately, it's just they've been having trouble just getting it working properly, you know?
Yeah, true. I wonder if they're gonna be moving like completely to Showdown and do the stats from there, or what are they planning to do?
Well, we'll see.
We'll see.
I have no idea yet.
Yeah. Have to ask Alantar sometime. But anywho, yeah. But yeah, new tornadoes is then number T, and T's are just with the rain around,
Yep.
it dropped. So that's it basically. But yeah, tornadoes T. To be
Yeah.
honest, I was kind of expecting that both Thunderous and Tornadoes would be a bit higher, but
I don't know. I expected Tornadoes at like a little bit higher, but Thunderous, I think it's not where I would expect it personally, but maybe
yeah,
that's me.
yeah, but instead Politoed is the number one guy because yeah, it
Well,
supports
yeah,
all of these new things, so it does make sense. But I was
yeah, it's basically just a rain influenced changes that happen, you know?
hmm kind of interesting still how it turned out, but Starmie actually went up one. Like, okay,
Yeah, I mean, Starmie has some good things going in because it can take a Mach Punch maybe, and then it's like it can deal with Thunderous to an extent, you know. So it has its uses. Plus, rain shit, and also it can deal with like Keldeo. So I don't know. It has its uses, but it's still stuff.
yeah, I guess it. Well, yeah, I guess it can T-ball the Keldeo and or Thunder. However, I
Or
guess what.
Psychic
Oh
or
yeah,
Psychic.
it does run that from time to time. It is stab after all, so yeah, it does make sense.
That reminds me, I actually fought a Psyshock Victini yesterday. I
Wow,
don't know why. I just don't understand.
such a hipster move to do.
Yep.
But you run it like special Victini yourself, but you have psychic, right?
Yeah.
Like,
That's generally the better move because anything you
yeah,
want to
because
shot
you want to
shot
just hit something from the physical side, you go for the recreate.
exactly.
Yeah,
Anyways, Starmie. Yeah, it's a Pokemon.
yeah, and it does the stuff that we Chase kind of said. So Rotom W dropped 7. That's pretty cool.
I understand why though, because there's more Ferrothorn abuse. There's that Thunderous abuse. There's that Breloom, and
Uh,
then I mean, there's just so many factors working against Rotom right now that I mean, it's still good, and I still implore people to use it, but you just got to be a lot more careful with it, and a lot of players are not ready to be more careful like that, you know?
yeah, but for the longest time, it's been like so fun that you've seen the wall turning combo of Scissor and Rotom like hand to hand, and
Exactly.
now Rotom
And now
W.
that's probably going to go down, just Volt turning in general, just from this new shit, so.
Yeah, but now there's been a lot of talk about wall turning going down, but then there's the new combo with freaking Thunderous, and then well Tornadoes, all of the genies new forms they can U-turn and
Yeah,
wall
but
turn.
again, you just got to be careful with it now. Like,
Yeah, true.
you got to be really careful with it,
Mm.
so.
And then again, Tornadoes is all about spamming that hurricane, so it doesn't care about U-turn usually too
Yeah.
much. But
Well, I
yeah,
mean, it's like a secondary move just in case, you know?
yeah. But Thunderous makes a pretty decent, wall turning guy or two.
Yeah. You just got to make sure you have a spinner,
True, true. Because that
which,
really limits it. So yeah. Anyways, Salamence went up one.
cool.
Okay.
I have no comments about it. I mean, it's like it got Moxie, Dragon Dance, and Outrage now, so obviously it's going to go up a little bit, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's still not as hard to stop as it was, you know?
Mm-hmm. Because usually one of the reasons why it was originally able to get that one Dragon Dance was the Intimidate, which it now doesn't have. So it's kind
Well,
of
not just that. It's just that there are a lot of defensive threats. There are a few more scarf threats. There's a lot of paras going around. I mean, it's just there's even more factors working against it now being able to do that, you know?
yeah. And when you get rain going on, like Ferrathon pretty much walls it, and
Yeah, it's just a lot easier to deal with, basically.
yeah.
So
Uh, but yeah. Well, Thunders was number 13 if we didn't mention that, but yeah, kind of just went
people
through.
can go read.
Yeah. They can. Because there will be that link in the description which you can follow the stuff that we.
Except you won't be able to see the ups and downs unless Spade posts like a download link to this RTF file.
Yeah, I could do something like that.
Or just not.
Probably. Or just not. We'll see, we'll see. Anyways, so men's went up one, then there's Fortress. That went also up one. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
It's Fortress, you know, because a lot of people use it for the spinning, and it works. Like, it has decent synergy with the new forms, like the Therian Formes with Tornadoes and Thunders, but at the same time, I really just don't like Fortress, so I'm just not even going to praise it, you know?
Yeah, but Rapid Spin support for the Therians and yeah, stuff. I guess
And I
people
just realized that's
also.
why also Starmie went up a little bit, too.
Yeah, I guess that could be an offensive spinner for them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
and in the rain.
spinners are going to be a lot more important in this metagame, so.
True, true. Then Latios dropped five. He got really
Yep,
nothing
because,
new, so not really a
well,
surprise.
it's not really that got nothing new. It's just the metagame is changing around it, where it's like you got more scissors. Well, not more scissors, but you know there probably are more scissors, but there's just a lot more polytoads. But
Mm,
there's more scissors, more ferrothorns, more jirachis. And then you got tornadoes breathing down its neck. I mean, there's a lot of factors working against it.
hmm
Still good. I still use it, but it's just like it's just losing a bit of what it had, you know.
hmm that's
So
that's true. And like tornadoes can definitely outspeed it and just hurricane and like yeah.
exactly, it's just like like I said, it's too many factors working against it to
hmm
really get go as far as it could.
But yeah, we'll have to see how that balances out with Latios, because definitely still a big threat in the metagame. But
Oh yeah, Latios is still a threat. I mean, you still got to prepare for it, but
yeah, but like
just
especially now that T-Tar usage is going down, like you can just I don't know. I
yeah,
thought
Latios gets a little bit
that's
of leeway there, but then it
yeah,
loses at the same time. So
yeah, true. But after Latios, Mammothwine number 17, up
that man,
up 25. That anti-metagame Mammothwine. Oh,
basically, it's becoming so anti-meta that it's meta now. Let's just
yeah.
go with
Freaking
because like
hipster. Ugh.
if you look at like the top 15ish, I mean, there's so many ways that Mammoth Swine can beat a lot of these guys,
Mm-hmm.
and now with the fact that it gets thick fat and ice shards, I don't think it got ice shard if it got when you had thick fat
Yeah,
because I
some
don't
or the
it
ice
wasn't
will crash, or but now it gets what it needed.
because now it's breedable
Mm-hmm.
to get the ability. Plus now it gets superpower, and
Yeah,
so now it just gets the right amount of shit, and it gets stealth rock with thick fat.
yeah.
It just has a lot of factors working with it with this current metagame that makes it good. Because even if you try and switch in something predicting ice move, you know, it's like it's still gonna hit a lot of things hard, especially if you predict right, you know. And it's like a lot of these people using Mammoth One are gonna be knowing what they're doing because
Mm-hmm.
they're using it for that specific reason. They're not just using it because it's like, oh, it's so cool. I mean, that's gonna be starting to be the case now, but a lot of people are just using it because they know how to fucking use it.
Mm-hmm. And
So it's like
yeah, that's why it's becoming metagame instead of anti.
like for example, when I predict someone, or yeah, it was like this one time actually. I was actually twice. I was playing a couple Mammoth ones, and both times I had a Landorus is out. Like the first time was a normal Landorus, second time was a Therian Landorus, and both times they predicted me to switch out, and I predicted them to predict my switch out, and I just killed them with my Landorus with like the superpower hammer arm. It was just so funny.
Yeah, yeah. You just kind of need
Okay,
to watch out, but people know how to use it, so
yeah.
yeah.
So, I mean, if you know how to protect around a Mammoth One, you're good. But the thing is, Mammoth One is still just it's a huge threat. You got to prepare for it. I mean, that's a lot of thing. It's like a lot of teams in this metagame because they're focusing around the forms and shit. They are going to be Mammoth One weak, so you got to watch out for that. But at the same time, you can capitalize on that. So just
Mm-hmm.
it's. I mean, people are starting to wise up to Mammoth One a little bit, but it's still going to be a huge threat.
True, true. Um, then Terrakion went down 12. Wow. Okay.
Terrakion. It's mainly because of that Breloom and the increase of rain. Because the thing is, Tornadus and Breloom just kind of really hurt Terrakion. I mean, sure, you can still run Scarf Terrakion, but it's still got. It just limits itself then, you know?
Yeah, Scarf Terrakion, it just doesn't pack the punch, to be honest. And, like, yeah, well, it really got nothing new going for itself, and those things are really bringing it down, so.
It
No.
got Stealth Rock hurt for fucking derp.
Oh, yeah, you can do that. Well, to be honest, not really that bad move, because it definitely forces a lot of switches, so you can really capitalize on that. But then
Yeah.
again, like, I don't know.
Plus, Gliscor going up a bit and getting Roost didn't exactly help it either.
Yeah, that's true. Now you're gonna run that cheer up with HP Ice.
Yep.
Ah, maybe not.
Yeah,
Maybe.
no.
No, no, no. But I don't know. I don't know what kind of set could you run with Stealth Rocks on Terrakion.
It'd be like a Focus Sash 3 attack one or something.
Yeah, I guess. I was thinking about just putting Stealth Rocks on the CB Terrakion, but that would be, I don't know. Like you set up rocks first, then you surprise your opponent with, because you really don't need anything but dual stab on Terrakion anyways.
Yeah.
So there's that, but yeah, still got him. But 3 attacks that sounds kind of like a plan. But yeah. Also, like the new lander is kind of deals with it because it has
Oh yeah, of
intimidate.
course.
Yeah,
Yeah, that I mean that Intimidate plus it's just Landers could check Terrakion before, but now it can check it even better because a lot of people are actually using defensive Landers T now, and it's like that shit will just stop Terrakion in its fucking tracks because it already has massive attacks. So I mean, like after Stone It can probably just kill it, you know?
yeah, that's true. You can easily just retaliate back with EQ and yeah, take a hit
Yeah,
with the
just
intimidate. So there's that. But still, like whatever. Well, we'll get to tornadoes. I mean landers later on
yeah.
whenever we get there. So
But
Gengar went down 1. Yeah, nothing
no,
special about
it's
that.
like Tornadus. Basically, that's the only reason, you know.
Yeah, true, true.
Because Tornadus is going to be the reason that a lot of things that are fast but not as bulky as it could, or even just fast things in general, are just going to go down a little bit. Because Tornadus just kind of is like, boom.
Mm-hmm. But then there's Tentacruel also went down 3 spots, so I guess
Doesn't really
people.
make that much sense to me.
Yeah, because Starmie and Fortress went up as spinners, and you need a spinner, and Tentacruel in Rain is a really good spinner.
Exactly.
So,
So I would have expected it to go up more, but
yeah,
I guess people are trying to limit their electric weaknesses or something.
I guess with, Thunder is around, that's one weakness bringing it down, but, like, still.
I guess, but I don't know. I would have expected it to go up more, but oh
Yeah.
well. Well, I guess maybe because of the Mamoswine usage too.
Yeah, true, it can just EQ and one-shot it, so
Yeah,
there's that.
that's probably why too.
Yeah. And Skarmory went down 8. Oh,
I
wow.
can
Well,
understand that. That kind of makes sense.
yeah, looking at the freaking top 10 and everything, like,
Yeah.
it's just, and with the rain teams around, it just really gets hit down easily from the special side with all the rain shit going on. So, yeah, does make sense. And well, not tornadoes, but thunderous. But like even tornadoes can like 2-hit KO with the freaking hurricane. But then again, with Life Orb, I'm not really sure if it can 2-hit KO, especially defensive one. But still,
Yeah.
like it doesn't have much going on for itself right now. But it'll be sticking up there still.
Yeah.
So the Ninetales actually went up 4. Well, are people just using Venusaur and
Base Because Venusaur did get that little boost of having Giga Drain with
Yeah,
Chlorophyll now.
yeah, that's pretty nice.
So it's like it. Plus, the thing is, Sun can kind of counter Rain in a sense, because if you get that Sun up, there are a lot of things Sun can do against Rain, and vice versa, but there's more things Sun can do half the time to Rain to cripple it a lot more, so...
Yeah, cut down the accuracy of Hurricane and Thunder, the main
Plus,
attacks of the Therians, so...
plus then it's like, send in Venusaur, oh, fuck shit.
Yeah, yeah, basically. But still, at the same time, Rain counters Sun, so it's kind of 50-50, but, you know, it'll just... If you're a good player, you can definitely play around it, so... And, yeah, Sun definitely cripples those guys, so it does make sense. Then Volcarona went up 2. Okay, well, with the Sun teams, that's that, right?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's like, you think Volcarona would go down a bit more because there's that Tornadus there, but I guess, no. Who knows? Whatever.
Who knows if
I mean...
I don't know, are people anymore like running the Rain Volcarona? That's pretty cool, but I don't. But like, I guess my main focus now is on the Therians. No one's running the Rain Volcarona.
Yeah, basically.
But then again, like if people are starting to use Sun to counter Rain more, then you know running a Rain Volcarona like would be pretty good because you can still run the Fiery Dance or Fire Blast or whatever, and you know.
Yeah, and
Oh,
then just basically put it in the last slot.
yeah. So
Yeah,
I guess that would be Infernape went up 3. Okay.
I like that. Like, I
Uh-huh.
really like Scarf and Fernape actually right now. It's like one of the things I've been using a bit more, but I mean, it works nicely, and like you can run something in tandem with Ape to check the Therian forms. Actually, you only really need to check Tornadus, and then after that, Ape can have some pretty nice free reign. So I don't know, I like it, but that's just me.
Yeah, just you, cause you always love Infernape. So yeah,
That explains why there's an Infernape plushie up there, and a Jirachi plushie for that matter.
I got a Heatran plushie and a Victini plushie.
I have a Victini plushie too, but only because I won it.
Okay, I just bought those from AnimeCon. I could not resist.
Yeah, I just won that Victini up there from Elena, so, whatever.
Whatever, Ray come and sub and driver those guys. That went down too.
Yeah, Gyarados, it's,
Yeah.
because there's still a strong Rotom presence, and then the Ferrothorn going up, and then Breloom, oh, Breloom can really do a number on Gyarados. I mean, if it runs Bounce then, it's like you're running the risk of your opponent switching out, and then being at the mercy of something else,
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, Gyarados, it's just losing momentum even more now, so... But you
Yeah.
can still run it effectively in Rain, and then if you play it right, of course you can do shit, but Breloom, Rotom just kind of put a tight lock on it right now.
Yeah. Even Intimidate doesn't really help it against a CB Breloom. Or you can just put
Yeah.
it to sleep and SD and yeah. So
Play.
yeah, there's that. But then Haxorus went up 3 and now it's number 26. It got superpower finally.
Yep.
That's
It helps
that's
a little bit, but it's like, it's still probably not enough to really bring it up?
yeah. But definitely a better move than Brick Break.
Oh, yeah, of course.
But kind of a shame that it didn't get Fire Fang. That is something that it could have gotten, but it just didn't.
Yeah, but that might have brought it a bit too much, and then it might have,
Yeah,
gotten...
but like Fire Fang is just kind of a weak move, and with the
I guess.
presence of rain, like I don't think it would have made that huge of an impact. But there,
Maybe, but I guess we'll never know.
we never do. We shall not. Anyways, after that, number 27 is the new Lander's Therian form.
Yeah, like I was saying, like, I really like the presence of, fucking defensive landers. I mean, that's something that could really become a standard set, really become something that a lot of people use just because it has good defense, and a lot of the top things it can check pretty nicely, and there's just a lot of threats it can, and then you can run it in tandem with something that can take on the Therian stuff. I mean, it can work. But the thing is, I don't like the offensive sets as much personally, just because I really hate that lack of speed. Like, if we
Yeah,
go
that
back to the original Landers, it's like that had a good presence, that had ways to abuse its high attack, and it had the Sand Force, and it's like it could abuse that physical attack, but this one, it's not as good. Like it has the oomph, but it doesn't have like the true push, you know?
Yeah, because original Landorus had that 101 base speed, which made it able to outspeed like
Yeah.
freaking Men's after 1DD and common
Right.
base 100 Scarfers, and that's what really made it good, and especially with
Plus,
that. Yeah.
one thing is that Landorus original had really good special attack. Landorus T, it's still decent, but it's not as good, so it really loses some momentum there from not having as powerful of an HP ice.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I
And
mean, it
now,
does have that superpower, so it can hit like some stuff a little bit harder, but it's like still, I don't know. I don't like it as much as normal Landers for attacking shit.
yeah, that's true. But then again, you were talking about defensive lenders, but then again, at the same time, we have Gliscor, which kind of does it better and has reliable
Yeah, but it does
recover.
have its own little like it
The
has its
eh,
own
the
niche,
niche,
you know?
yeah,
Yeah, it has its own little thing there, which I like it personally for certain things, but there's other things I like Blitzcore for it, you know? But it's like if you want a decent bulky wall with great attack, then you got Landers right there. It doesn't get good recovery, but it can take hits. So
What kind of spread are you running on
I'm just
defensive?
running max HP, max defense just to say fuck it.
Okay, well, I guess.
Lazy to really like figure out true speeds and shit, you know? It's like I don't really know what I need to really outspeed yet, so it's like, eh.
Yeah, but as the metagame keeps evolving, we'll see and figure out
Yeah.
what's the best spread for it. But I guess. But still, that's like one of the reasons why Landorus T is like so down there, because Gliscor still
Yeah.
got Roost and Stealth Rock, so the main focus on the bulky flying ground type has been on Gliscor, and
Yep.
then like Landorus just doesn't have much going for
Laters
it.
does have Stealth Rock too, so
Well,
I
yeah,
guess.
but that's another thing that Gliscor kind of does better. But maybe people will find that niche for the
Yeah.
Landorus
I
if
mean,
the
there's
metagame
a
is.
reason why it's that high. It has its niche, but it's not like it's life score level, you know?
Yeah, and compared to the other Therians, like it's really
Yeah.
inferior because they're just freaking
Yeah. He
amazing.
was a bit underwhelming, but it's, it's whatever.
But by the way, do you know like what's a common set on Thunderous that people tend to run now?
No clue.
Because
All I know is I just kill Thunderuses.
yeah, 'cause I've seen a well, basically, I really can't say what would be the most common because I've seen Nasty Plot once, then I've seen Agility once, and then I've seen Choice once. So I guess those
Yeah, it's
will be
like
the most common ones, but like I don't
it's
know.
just like people are experimenting right now, but there's like a lot of things you can do with it. Like the agility set, for example. I mean, it has that high special attack, but at the same time, you need the boost to get through certain things. But for attack, I mean, or special attack, whatever.
Yeah, because it always gets revenge killed by something basically.
Yeah,
So
it's just I don't know. It's an interesting thing to be around, but it's like at the same time, whatever.
yeah, what are your thoughts on should one of the genies be banned? Like people are of course complaining about.
I don't know. Like the only reason I would ban a genie is just because of its presence in the metagame, not exactly like as a threat, but just how it affects the metagame, like how it shifts it. Like Tornadus, it shifts it in a way that I don't really like it, so I might want to get rid of that if we also get rid of Breloom.
Yeah, that's true.
But Thunderous, I mean, we'll just have to see more. It's like its speed does limit it, but at the same time, it still can be used well. So I don't know. Well, like if we remove Tornadus and Breloom, then we'd have to see how Thunderous does, and then maybe then. But I mean, at this point, if we were to remove one of them, it would have to be Tornadus, but only if Breloom went at the same time.
Yeah, that's true. So that but still kind of interesting to see how that turns out.
Yeah,
And
I mean, we'll see. But at this point, I mean, none of them really need to go, but it's like they could be moved to help the metagame a little bit, you know?
yeah, I wonder like how high was the original Thunderous back when it was OU? I don't remember at all.
Let me go back to the June stats.
Okay,
Thunderous, or wait, Thunderous or Tornadus?
Thunderous back when that
Oh,
was
I don't fucking know.
yeah,
Uh,
like back when that was the original one was OU.
I think it was like top. I think it's like 12 or something.
Okay,
I
still
don't
kind of
remember
I
exactly.
don't know. Okay,
I think it was something around that.
yeah, I guess.
But Yeah, I don't know.
Like, if it would be, like, completely broken, I don't know. We'll see if the usage
Yeah,
is gonna go up and stuff, and, we'll see, but, I don't know. It's kinda hard
yeah,
to say at this point.
yeah.
'Cause everything's new. Anywho, we got, 28, Keldeo, the new guy, which hasn't, okay, That thing hits like a truck in the rain with choice specs with Hydro Bump. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but there are plenty of ways to get around that hydro pump. Like,
Yeah,
the thing,
like Among Us. Ah.
I will slit your throat.
Well, we'll talk about that later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, but Cadio, that's kind of where I expected it to be personally, but eh. It's like water typing at the same time isn't the best. Plus, there's that tornadoes running around, so it's like it's really not that hard to deal with Caldeo, and there's a lot of things that can check it. So it's like,
hmm
but it still hits hard, but at the same time it can be checked easily enough. So I can understand where it is. That's all I'm saying. But
Yeah, and
it's
it kind of
guy,
has that limited coverage.
yeah,
Mm. There's always kind of
and,
something that it misses,
yep,
depending on what hidden power you are running. Like HP Electric would be nice for coverage, and then like even HP Ghost would
yeah.
be nice, but like I don't know.
Basically, four move syndrome.
Yup.
Like if it could have like two hidden powers, then maybe. But
Yeah, or maybe if it got like Shadow Ball, that would
yeah,
work too. But it doesn't have that, so
oh well.
oh well. But then again, I don't know. Calm Mindset is pretty much that's what I usually see. But and also that specs. Like it's like I battled Rick a while ago, and he was using this Keldeo in the rain with specs, and I had specially defensive Politoed, and it easily two-hit KO'd me with Hydro Pump. And
All I know is I destroyed Rick's Caldeo.
I destroyed that too, but like it was, or yeah,
I
it was
destroyed it.
actually a pretty good match. Not gonna lie, I have to post
Yeah,
that
I
sometime.
think a lot of people have seen my match with Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun match.
Should people see the match that we had?
No,
No, no, no. That was fun.
no,
But
no.
still, that Keldeo, I'm really liking the choice spec set, and I'm probably gonna make a new rain team with that.
I've honestly never really used Caldeo. Like I used it like right at the beginning, but then it was like, meh.
Also, like I remember, like one question that somebody asked also was that is Keldeo and its new form are they going to get like different usage? Because basically nobody's
No,
gonna be using the other Keldeo.
it really doesn't make a difference of the form. The only difference the form makes is
Secret Sword.
yeah, and it's like otherwise there's literally no difference. So it doesn't really fucking matter.
Could I say it took me the longest time to figure out that Secret Sword and Sacred Sword are different moves.
Wow, you're a loser.
Yes, but yeah, Secret Sword is the move that like is like Side Shock, but for
Yep.
fucking times. But yeah, Keldeo special thing. That's kind of nice. Helps it get round like Blissey and stuff. So yeah. Anywho, after that we got Jellison. Burungeru, you went down 8. No.
Fun.
What do you have to say? You're a Burungeru now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
That's my clone.
Your clone.
Yep.
Okay. But it looks a lot like you, but okay. It
It's a fucking clone!
looks exactly like you.
It's a fucking clone!
How would you
Do
clone
not
you and
know what
make that into a Burungeru?
do not know how cloning works, Spade?
Well, I know that it. Well, I don't know how it makes
Clone
you into a Burungeru. That's the point that I have.
mind.
That's not. Ah, that was stupid.
But yay, Jellicent went down. I'm so excited.
Yeah. No.
Like,
eh.
a lot of people expected Jellicent to go up because of Keldeo, but in fact it went down because of everything fucking else.
Yeah, and then people are using that Among Us to counter Keldeo.
Except Lucas isn't even that high in use. Among Us is lower in usage than Jellicent, so
But it's still enough to basically make it OU.
I'm just saying though.
Yeah, but still, I'm just saying that it would be OU right now if
Yeah,
Smogon made the changes. But we'll
it's
get to that
a lot
later on.
lower.
Yeah. But anywho, there's Jolteon, which actually went up one. Kind of surprised that it didn't drop more because people are just using Thunderous.
Well, Jolteon has some good uses because it can outspeed Tornadus and it can hit a bunch of things hard with Thunder. So it
Yeah,
still has plenty of uses. It's just that, sure, Thunderous can check it, but Jolteon can check Thunderous back. So in reality, I expected Jolteon to be a little bit higher, but
yeah,
that's just
but we'll have to see like next month. That may just happen because people are just focusing on those new genies right now. So,
yeah, basically.
hmm Espion went down one. It really didn't get like anything cool. Like it has now Drake and Bounce, so I guess you can run the choice set with Magic Bounce, and that's okay. But like, it's
It's
still the same thing.
yeah, basically.
hmm And Magnezone down 12. Uh,
It's I don't know. It's just not that. It wasn't that great. I honestly never was a huge Magnezone fan in the first place. I never thought it was that great in the first place, and it's just proven more. It's just like because still the forms kind of wreck it, and then there's that Breloom and the Mamoswine, so it just has nothing going for it right now, and even more Gliscor and the fucking Landorus. So it's just like, yeah, it has really no hope.
yeah, because you want to be just trapping those steel types, but outside that, everything else is going to wreck you, so it kind of
Yeah.
compensates, and yeah.
Yep.
So then Hydreigon dropped 5, and
Yeah,
yeah.
Hydreigon was just never that good. I mean, it's good, but especially with more of the metagame shifts, it's like it doesn't really. Again, it has that speed syndrome where if its speed was higher, then it'd be great,
hmm
but because it has that limited speed, it can't abuse its move pool as much. Otherwise, it would just be amazing, you know. But
Yeah. Same thing
plus the
happened
fact,
to it than Latios, so.
yeah. But the thing is also the fact that Breloom's around that just wrecks it. So
Yeah. Yeah. True.
yeah. And then
Lucario down 10.
honestly, I think it should be up a bit more just because looking at it, I think Lucario would have an awesome time in this metagame because get up +2 wreck the
Yeah.
informs. So it's just
E-speed
like,
those genies out of
and
here.
then it's like, Mamoswine can't beat it exactly. And then Breloom, I mean, you go for a change speed, you know? It's just like, there's a lot of things Lucario can beat that are new threats that it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Yeah, but
I don't know. I've been using Lucario though, and it's kind of nice, but it's like you do have to be even more careful with it.
mm,
But it can work really well.
yeah, and with the good typing, you usually finds that opportunity to set up that sword stance and then just
Yeah,
go from there.
basically,
So
basically,
yeah, but I guess people are just focusing on the. Personally, I'm expecting it to go up as well because yeah, like you said, it can check those things pretty well. So
yep,
yeah, then again, it can't switch into anything of those new from those new things, but at the same time, it can check them. So yeah, we'll see.
yeah.
Cloister went up 4. To be
Uh,
honest, I don't even know about Cloister. We have kind of seen Cloister already,
yeah. It's still just bleh.
but
Cause
I don't know. I guess people want another, like some sort of physical attacker in the rain and Cloister. I don't know. But then again, like you got Breloom, but then again, Breloom is yeah. I don't know.
it's yeah. It's
Like
all just yeah.
yeah, it's still the best Shell Smasher in the game, but okay, that's Cloister.
Basically, it's just Cloister. Just go with that.
Yeah. So Blizzy went down 1.
Breloom.
Yeah,
Everything else, just
yeah.
go away, Blissey. No one
I,
loves you.
I wonder how much will Nasty Plot Boosted Thunder do from Thunderous? A bunch. A bunch.
Okay, I don't know. Probably a lot.
Yeah, but yeah, it's Blissey. Don Fan went down 4. I guess there are just other better spinners up there.
Yeah, and again, the rain abuse, that would kind of hurt it.
Yeah. Vaporeon went up 3. Okay.
Rain abuse, I mean, that does help, but at the same time, it's still,
Yeah,
eh.
do people really run that hydration sets?
I've never really seen Vaporeon, to be quite honest, so I don't
Oh.
fucking know.
Yeah, because it's so down and people really don't use it, so I don't know. But Vaporeon, it's a good wish supporter, but yeah, I don't really know. I use it for that wish, but that's just me. Anyways, Alakazam went down 1. Okay.
It's exactly just okay. Because Alakazam, I'm pretty sure I went for a +2 Mach Punch against it. Would have O-code.
I remember that one battle where you 2-hit KO it thanks to the speed drop from the low switch.
Yeah, yeah, that's it's Alakazam is just too frail. Even with Breloom around, you think it'd go up a little bit, but no, it just fucking gets destroyed.
Yeah. How far fast is it anyways? Is it? Yeah, it's 120. So Tornadus just outspeed it by a little bit. Just 1. Wow. There's that.
Yeah, it's basically just Alakazam, why are you still here?
Yeah,
I
but
mean, it can still be used, but it's just it's always had things working against it really well, but now it's got even more. So
mhm.
yeah.
Then we got Congeldurr, which dropped 3, so that's
Oh
Congeldurr. It's
boy.
number 40 right now. It got those punches, which it kind of needed, or people just expected it to get earlier,
And
but
then
it
it
never
didn't
did.
even do anything.
Oh, yeah, now
Well, yeah, it's just yeah.
it was a
Nothing
lot
else.
higher when Black and White first came out,
Well,
but
yeah, because everyone saw it was like, oh my god, this thing hits like a truck. Then, oh my god, things beat it really easily.
yeah. But now if you have Ice Punch, then you like it has that 4 move slot syndrome once again.
Basically.
So if you get rid of Payback, then that just sucks because you lose the really good coverage.
And then if you get rid of bulk up, you lose your boosting.
And then Mach Punch, you lose priority. And yeah.
Basically, fuck shit.
Yeah. So,
Then
of the.
Celebi went down way too much.
Wow, wow, 22. Okay. Well,
Yep.
Tornadus fucks it up. And
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean that's really it though, because Celebi can still be really used in this metagame otherwise, but I guess just that Tornadus abuse is just enough. But I still would personally use Celebi, but you just again gotta play it right, you know?
It's a shame that it can't T-Wave the Thunderous.
Yeah. But then again, Thunders can't do too much back, and if you have like an HP Ice, that's gonna hurt the Thunderous, so
Yeah, but then again, if you have Nasty Plot and then I HBIs it, well, it's still probably only gonna be a 2 KO. I don't know.
I don't know.
With life or
Probably after Stealth Rocks it would kill.
yeah, I guess.
I don't know. The point is, I think Celebi should still be more used, but you just gotta be careful against fucking Tornadus. And that's it, really, but I guess that's just enough to bring Celebi down.
Yeah, but after that we got Venusaur.
I'm still puzzled by why people. Like, Ninetales is so high in usage, but Venusaur then is just all the way back there. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
because
still.
they kind of go like hand in hand again.
Yeah,
So
it's like, I don't know, whatever.
I guess Giga Drain wasn't enough to give it a real boost.
I
It's just
guess, but. I
mm,
mean, it's still like it can be used well, but it's like at the same time, yeah.
yeah. Well, after that we got Reuniclus, and that's
It's
like
just it's just been dropping lately as is, just because it's like people have been working really hard to make sure that they could check it, and then once it got checked so much, it was just like it just became a natural thing to build into your team where it just wasn't a threat anymore.
yeah, all the scissors around and stuff. So
Yeah. Plus just other general things. It's just not
yeah,
that hard to destroy.
true. And if you're running that defensive set, which can take like U-turns even from scissors, like then it
Yeah.
can't do much back, and then you'll just waste time like recovering, and then you're not actually doing anything, and then it's kind of useless. So
Yeah.
Mm.
Let's see.
Metagross.
Metagross. It's
Metagross.
Metagross. That's all. That's
Yeah.
all I gotta say. It's just Metagross.
When is it dropping down to that UU?
That'll be a while.
It's still hanging in there. 44.
Yeah,
But I don't
it,
know.
it's it's still there just fine.
It's overall a good
Uh,
bulky Pokemon, Stealth Proctor. I don't know.
yeah. Let's see. Then there's Latias,
That
which
also dropped 5.
yeah, it's got the same thing as Latios, but it's still got hit even more. But the thing is, it's still a good defensive thing to have around, so it can actually have the potential to go up more to trying to deal with the Therian forms. But at the same time, it's like, eh.
Yeah. Because you kind of want to run it. Usually people just run the defensive set with Calm Mind.
Yeah.
But then it's like, I don't know. It's really usually difficult to, set it up. And there's just so many
Yep.
offensive things. And
Yeah.
Rain cutting down its HP fire and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So Scissor can hit it hard. And yeah.
And then there is Gastrodon.
Down 12.
Yeah, so eventually you might have a chance to just drop to UU, which people would probably like. But Gastrodon, one word, Breloom. That's fucking it. And it can't even take hurricanes that well anyways, so it's just like,
Yeah.
Gastrodon, why are you still here? Like, I mean, I understand that can still take electric shit, okay, but it's like, it's just going. It's gonna go eventually.
Yeah, and it can't even like check Thunderous because it may just start running the grass knot once again like it used to.
Yeah.
First
Plus,
people were
I'm pretty sure a +2 Focus Blast, like,
that's probably gonna do like 80%.
yeah, so it's just like Gastrodon, it just doesn't have the same thing it did before. So, and with Rotom going down too, it has even less uses. So
Yeah, it all makes sense
it's just
now.
it's just mainly Breloom though. It's like there's just nothing Gastrodon can really do in this metagame right now, and everyone is using Breloom, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But
So, but yeah, that's basically it about Gastro.
yeah, and
After
then
that, regular Landorus.
this honestly surprises me a little bit, just because it's still an amazing Pokemon. Like, it got released with Sheer Force, and Sheer Force Landers, Calm Mind's Sheer Force Landers, that is an amazing Pokemon. It's like, and then it still has the same potential it did in Sand, and it still can run a Choice Scarf effectively in other weather teams. So it's just like, I don't know. I just think it dropped way too much, and it should still be like up there, you know? But I guess it's just people want to abuse the other Landers and
Yeah,
other
that
things.
I'd say that's
But
it because new Landorus
because
must
honestly,
use.
not much has changed. I mean, rain maybe, but the thing is, it didn't really affect if it was rain. And the thing is, like with the Calm Mining Landers, it doesn't matter if it's rain or not. It's like it'll still hit hard. But I guess the speed syndrome does affect it. But at the same time, it's still a good Pokemon. I think it should be higher, but I
I'm
don't know.
interested in seeing if they're gonna be swapping places at some point.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, but then we got Toxicroak
Yeah, it
dropping
got.
down to UU
The
soon.
thing is now it can get Drain Punch, or it can get Drain Punch and SD on the same set, which I don't think it could. So I don't know. I guess
But
people thought it might go up a little bit,
like
but at the
why
same time,
why couldn't it? Like I'm sure there's
I
like
don't
a
know.
fortune tutor and the
Yeah, it was. I forgot what it was, but the point is, it's just Toxicroak, Tornadus. Okay,
yeah.
it's just too much, so it's just gonna stay back there.
Yeah. Deoxys D dropped one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like hyper offense is like it was okay for a while, but then it's like with right now, it's like there's too much defense for hyper offense to really get as good of a footing, and just Deoxys is just really easy to deal with, so it kind of fucks with hyper offense's synergy,
Mm-hmm.
which is mainly what you use it for. So I don't know.
Yeah. And then finally
Amoongus.
up 180 spots.
I mean, it's probably where I'd expect it to be. That's the thing. I expect it to be at about that point, but I don't expect it to go that much higher because I'm pretty sure people exaggerating what I said last time. I just said it was fucking overhyped and it's not as good as people are calling it. Sure, it's a good Breloom check or counter check, whatever, but after that, it's just you know? That's the only reason. It's like, it's just the addition of Regenerator, it gives it a shoddy form of recovery, and that's all you're really giving it. but otherwise it just doesn't have much going for it, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. But all around, it's like more. It's basically like a better version of tank growth, like overall
I
bulkier
Yeah,
and
I guess.
spore instead
Well,
of just
well,
sleep
it's not
powder.
that much bulkier, honestly. Like, it has more special defense, sure, but Tangrowth has more defense and only has slightly higher HP, so it's just like,
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I still would personally just like Tangrowth, but that poison typing does help Amoonguss. But
Yeah,
again, that shoddy form of recovery and its defense is not being the best in the world because the only thing it can really take on is fucking things it resists. Otherwise, things it doesn't resist, it's just going to take a shitload of damage. So it's just like, it's a bit overhyped, but I think that's where about it should be. Maybe a little bit higher, but if it goes past 30, then people are just overdoing it.
but yeah. Among Us is kind of like anti-metagame, and I have to see. Like, it's another poke that you kind of need to know how to use, like the double
Yeah.
spore six, and it can be really effective in right hands. So, yeah,
Yeah, but it's like again, it's okay bulky, but it's not that bulky. So I just think people are overhyping it, but that might just be me. But I don't know,
yeah.
whatever.
But gotta say, like, really interesting to see how much Regenerator really affected it. Because, yeah,
Yeah,
it's just a bit of recovery, but
yeah. I mean, it's
before,
just some recovery, but then it's like, is it? It can't always abuse that, you know.
yeah, true.
But yeah,
That's it. But then after that, we got Duck Trio.
Trio down
Yeah.
6.
Mm-hmm.
It's rain, tornadoes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Tornadoes outspeeds it with one base speed again.
yeah.
Gotta
So
say,
it's
it's such a trolling base speed with Tornadoes.
yeah,
Uh,
but it's yeah, just basically Doug Trio. It's the weathers it was used against are just going down, so it's just gonna go down as well.
mm-hmm.
So it just doesn't have as much to offer.
And then that should be the last Pokemon in OU.
Oh, there's
Chance.
Chansey.
Yeah. And that has stayed in
Yeah,
the
it's
same place.
yeah, and then there's the stuff like right under it that like have the
Um.
potential of going UU. Like let's see, there's Hippo, there's Abomasnow, Mew, Kingdra. Oh, Ditto. What
Oh
else?
yeah, that went up. How much was it?
294.
That's wow.
But yeah, like the only thing that's below the line that would actually go to UU or BL would be Abomasnow because that like just went up, but then it just goes down to black and white too. So it's like, but honestly, Abomasnow, I could see that going anti-meta, but that's just me.
Yeah, because with the Mammothwine usage. But then
Well,
again, you don't
not just
have.
Swine, but it's like it can take on the genies pretty decently, and then it can fight rain to an extent. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me,
True.
but
We'll see.
whatever.
Like, it just fought its way to OU, and it's kind of a shame. But
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah.
But like
Um.
that Ditto is just so hilarious. Like, it was down in the like basically in the PU tier,
Yep.
and now like wow.
Well, I mean, it was expected that it was gonna go up a lot, you know, but it's like people didn't know how much it was. But honestly, weren't they like considering just making Ditto like permanently PU just because it's only as good as the tier it's in?
Yeah, that's true. That would actually be a good thing because yeah,
Yeah, because the thing is with Ditto, it's like we've already seen it's not like it's breaking any lines just because it's only as good as the tier it's in. And then if you look in any tier, it's not really that high because it's not that hard to play around Ditto. So it's like
yeah.
really, it's just kind of lacking. So it's just not gonna do as well.
Like before, like people were thinking it would like go Uber and it would be broken because it's so
Well, now we've
like
already seen what it's like, and it's like no, it's not really gonna change anything.
yeah. You
So
just kind of need to watch out for like not setting up yourself like too much
yeah,
when Ditto is around.
like actually, I'm just kind of scrolling through all the tiers now, and it's like I think Ditto is under like every single line or whatever. Let me just look in RU. Yeah, RU it's down at 76. UU it's like 57. It's basically below every single line in every tier. So it's just like it's gonna just stay low because it's just yeah, it's Ditto. Oh wait, no, Ditto is 31 in NU, but that doesn't change shit
Yeah, yeah.
because PU isn't even a real tier. So
That's true. But it would be a pretty good idea, but we'll see.
yeah,
We'll see how it's going to do in the next stats.
Mm,
Like, we'll go up in OU and
yeah,
stuff. So, what else do we got at the end of the? Uh,
nothing really worth noting, honestly.
yeah, pretty much the same guys that were kind of down there
Yeah,
lurking the last time. Where is regular tornadoes? It's
I don't
number
know.
75. So that's definitely gonna go UU. Like, to be honest, like I don't really see a reason to really use that because the base speed stuff, that's what like the new tornadoes has going and regenerated. It's just I don't know. This is overall better than the old one.
Yeah,
So, oh, what a shame. The tornadoes doesn't really have much going for it. It was UU at the time, but when
yeah,
and Thunders went to Ubers, it went back to OU. So we have already kind
yeah.
of seen glimpse of it in the UU, and to be honest, it wasn't really broken because there's no perma rain. So there's that. But yeah,
Basically,
anything else there in the OU worth mentioning?
nope.
Probably not. Probably not.
Let's see.
Me and Shao and freaking Scrafty still down there.
Yeah, and I'm just kind of scrolling through UU right now. Doesn't like the only changes that are in UU really are just actually the Scrafty and Mien show. Otherwise, UU is just basically the same.
Yeah, me and Shao and Scrafty, they are 8 and 9.
Yeah, I
So
mean they're really high, but that'll prompt shit that'll stop fighting types more. It's probably why Chandelure usage probably went up a little bit, and then there's still that Rose Raid. I think Zapdos is still there. It's like yeah, there are a lot of things to try and check those fightings, but it's like otherwise the UU metagame is just basically the fucking same.
yeah, pretty much, pretty
Because I don't think
much.
like really got anything to really shake it, as far as I know.
Hmm.
Like I know Honchkrow did get like superpower and Heat Wave with Moxie, but so that probably went up a little bit. But otherwise, I'm not really noticing any real changes as far as I can tell.
Yeah. And
Like
we
like any shattering changes rather.
yeah. Well, yeah, Honchkrow was number 47 the last time and now
Yeah, now
it's
it's 31.
yeah, so like superpower is definitely a move that it needed. And doesn't
Yeah,
really
and
have heat wave too, but like superpower is the way to go.
well, you can run like a mix set and run both.
Yeah,
But it's like Heat Wave, it's still like limited in a sense, because like grass types, you still could just go for the whatever move and then
Brave
superpower.
Bird.
And it's
Brave
like since
Bird.
since it's in UU, you don't really have like Scizor or whatchamacallit, Scizor or Fortress to really need Heat Wave for, so you don't really need it as much.
True, true.
So it's like just run superpower and then other shit and then you're good. But
Yeah, then again,
yeah.
like superpower, in a way, it's annoying that it's dropping its attack. But then again,
Yeah.
it's the reason why it can get past like Registeel or something like that. So
Yeah, but basically you use basically the same. So it's just Mienshao and Scrafty, which is expected to make a change in it. They do, but they're just up there. So
yeah, yeah, true.
so
Uh,
yeah,
is there anything in the RU tier? Well, yeah, Nidoqueen dropped down there, so that's something, and now it's number 2.
yeah,
I guess, to be honest, both sets work pretty well, like offensive and defensive, because
yeah,
it's like RU's own Nidoking in a sense,
yeah.
and it's funny because it's Nidoqueen doing Nidoking's job in a way low there, but also a good spiker. Although, like RU already had some good spikers, like
Yeah.
Seed and freaking whatchamacallit.
I don't know. This is your domain more than it is
Yes,
mine, so
and what else? There was something else that dropped that I would like to see. That what's that UU scissor wannabe?
uh
The
Escavalier?
yes, S Cavalier. Where is that guy? Um.
Wait, did it actually drop? Oh,
Yep.
it's 34.
All right, there it is.
So
So
I guess it's just like meh.
yeah, Nidoqueen.
Kind of.
Mm,
Well, also Moltres is in the tier, so
oh,
that's
yeah,
probably why too.
yeah. Moltres actually got Hurricane, which is kind of.
Yeah, if
But
only
they,
Zapdos got it, that probably would have brought Zapdos like a really good thing, you know?
yeah,
That like
but Game Freak knew that it would be kind of. Well, it really wouldn't be OP, but then again, it would just make it more. Like Zapdos has always been the best one out of the legendary birds, so
would
they
just
really
make it
didn't
even
want to.
better.
Yeah, they didn't really want to give it more leadway compared to the other birds, so they gave it Zap Cannon! Yay!
Yeah.
Anyone Zap Cannon Zapdos? No. But like Hurricane just kind of sucks, cause yeah, on Moltres and Articuno.
Yeah.
But I wonder if there's
Well,
like
I guess it could be good with Articuno, but Moltres, it's just like,
yeah.
yeah.
Then again, people run like a freaking Rain Volcarona,
Yeah, but
but
it's not the same for Moltres.
yeah. Yeah, but still, doesn't it? How high special attack does it have? Does it?
I don't fucking remember.
It's 125.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I knew it was good, I just didn't remember how good.
It's actually the same as Tornadus, the regular form. So that's pretty cool, but still, like, yeah.
Yeah.
Eh,
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering if there's like a list of like last time we checked those all those like new moves that some or move tutor moves. But then there are like in Black and White 2 there are also new level up moves, and one of them is Hurricane on Moltres and Articuno. Well, like I don't know if there's any interesting level up moves that Poke's got, but to be honest,
Not that
but
I know of.
yeah, but that's still what happened. But yeah, like if Hurricane Moltres is like one of the most significant things, like yeah, I guess there really isn't anything
Yeah,
better. That's
basically.
that's it, I guess. Um, in the RU still. Is there
I don't
anything?
know. I don't care.
I think like I don't know, a few things like Quillfish got Pain Split, which is kind of cool
Eh,
for a defensive set because it didn't have any kind of recovery, and now it has like outside rest that is, and now it has Pain Split. But like I don't know, I don't know.
all I know is herp a fucking derp to everything.
Yeah. But basically all that's mattered in the RU tier is the Nidoqueen, which is now number 2 in the usage.
And
That's
I don't give a fuck about NU, so I guess we're done.
but what's there in Oh, Among Us is number 1 there. That's
Oh boy.
Oh boy. And then there's also Big Love Disc number 5. That's probably been there for some time.
Oh boy.
But that defensive core, that water grass core.
And then
Also,
that
there's
for the fire.
There's Golurk number 2. That got like those punches, right? And also the
Yeah. I think it got released with no guard as well.
yeah, so you can use that. So there's like some sort of action with Golurk going on and attention to that. But yeah, NU is still NU. Where's Rotom Fan? Number 20. Yay!
Woo.
How is it so high? Ah, freaking Rotom Fan. But I don't know. I guess that's basically it for the tiers, and we've been talking for over an hour already. Holy crap. But we
Okay,
still
oh,
have
that
questions.
cool. Oh boy!
Oh
I
boy.
can't wait for questions.
I hope that there are some good ones here. There actually are, because I made a list. And but to be honest, there weren't any like what do you still think about that choice item for the defense?
Not really.
Yeah, yeah. What if there would be a choice item that would give you like +6 defense? That was actually one question.
How about no?
Yeah, because the whole point of choice item is that it gives you a boost to an offensive stats locking you into one move.
It just really wouldn't work for a defensive Pokemon. It's like,
Yeah, because you need
no,
those 4 moves that you're gonna be using to stall and stuff.
yeah.
Huh. Okay. Somebody was asking if like a slocking got like hustle or pure power, and that would be stupid, right?
Oh yeah, that would just that and with the move pool it has, oh god, no, get it out of this tier or get out of this game in general.
Yeah.
There's a reason it has Truant, kids. Oh, and then it gets slow start otherwise. Yep, that helps.
Yeah. Yeah. But what else do we got here? Somebody asked, what do you think if Shadow Deck Chandelier gets released? Will Magnezone's usage go down? Well, everything will go down after that. When that,
Yeah. Well,
and
it's like rain will just go up even more, and then it's like okay.
yeah. But then again, like T-Tar is a pretty much a perfect counter to it. But then again, like because it can pursue it. But
Yeah.
but then again, like it will just revenge kill anything. So that's kind of the problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we'll see how it goes, but until it happens, we won't know. You know what I'm actually really excited for is fucking Genesect coming out.
Oh yeah, that's true. Like
It comes
it's
out this month, I think.
yeah in August. It's August already. Like I
Yeah, I
don't
think it's like the 14th or something.
yeah something like that.
So in like 12 days, maybe.
I think there was a question about Genesect 2.
Hold on, I'm gonna check the event database, see when it actually comes out.
Um yeah, somebody was
Oh,
asking what?
August 11th is when it comes out.
Oh,
So
that's
9 days.
nine
So
days.
next Saturday.
Yeah, somebody was actually asking here that do you think it will fit well in the metagame, and that's
Oh,
yes. That's
yeah,
yes.
Genesect is gonna be good. I'll tell you that much right now. It's gonna be good. Like, it won't go Uber or anything. It'll probably just stay OU, but it'll be good because it's got a great move pool, great ways to abuse it. Works with a lot of shit. Like, it
Yeah.
it'll be fucking good because like it gets thunder, and I'm pretty sure it gets like flamethrower. It just gets all
Yeah.
sorts of shit.
Yeah,
Ice
Bolt Beam and Flamethrower and
Bug Buzz. I mean, it gets a lot of shit, so you're gonna be able to abuse it. Just
hmm
and it can also go physical or special, but it's like you probably just want to go special because it
yeah,
has
because
better.
its physical move pool is like pretty much limited to U-turn, but
Yeah,
that's a filler move that you can run, and it also
and
has that download, which is really nice.
yeah, and it didn't get like superpower or anything. It gets Zen Headbutt, Woo,
Yay!
and Gunk Shot, and well, it gets Iron Head, so I guess that's not bad. But it's like it's better to run the special set because you get more out of it.
Yeah,
Because you could also run Flash Cannon if you really wanted, but it's like, yeah,
it
you get
doesn't
more
really need
special
that,
set,
but yeah.
but it's gonna be deadly. I'll tell you guys that much. It'll be deadly, but it'll be good in the OU metagame, especially with the Choice Scarf set. I mean, that's gonna hurt. That is really gonna hurt because base 120 special attack.
hmm
Keep that in mind.
Plus the possibility for a freaking download boost, so.
It's gonna be good. It's
Mm,
gonna be good. Just wait for it.
yeah. I just have one thing, like the most stupid thing that Game Freak did with Genesect is that they gave it that special move, like the Techno Blaster or whatever. Why did they
Yeah,
give it that?
to
That
give it something that's all like, yeah.
they gave it Techno Blaster, which can give it like Ice type move or Electric type move or Fire type move, but it gets better versions of them. Like it's a base 70 move, I think, or something. I remember it's lower than the Flamethrower and the Bolt Beam that it gets. So
Yeah,
like,
I don't
what's
know.
the why did they make that?
Game
Like
Freak logic.
I don't know. Maybe it's just from like anime that they say that in this anime it has this special move Techno Blaster and you must make it. Okay, well just make it, but it sucks and it can't use it.
Yeah.
And basically, in order to make it a certain type, you would have to give it the certain item. So that's like completely pointless special move that it has, which is stupid. But like, still, the main focus is going to be on the awesome move pool that it already has
Yeah.
and the choice
So
item. But it has like base 99, so it's one base speed faster than Hydreigon.
yeah, but if it had, that troll speed of 101, it'd be
Yeah,
even better. But it's still got decent speed, and it can be like, as compared to some other things, it can abuse having that speed and that move pool and that special attack really well, you know? And it can even run it can run a rock polish set too.
Oh, it
So
gets
it's like,
rock polish.
yeah, I think so. I've seen people run it before, but the point is, Genesect can be deadly.
I was just
So,
thinking about using like flame charge because I saw that it gets that, but if it gets rock polish, then let's go with that.
hey, you could use Flame Charge too, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
it'll just be a good Pokemon, so,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
yeah.
What else do we have here? Okay, somebody's asking that about snow warning and why it's banned below OU. Like, I
Um,
guess in UU, like, there's,
it's too good, basically, in UU. Like,
yeah,
in lower tiers, weather will dominate, but in higher tiers, weather isn't as much of a problem, you know?
yeah, and that's, I guess, the same reason
It's
why
just
sand.
different.
Well, to be honest, sand in like it was just recently banned as well from UU.
Yeah, it's just, weather is just, in UU, it's just way different, basically.
Yeah, I guess. But one thing that is really interesting is that Stoutland. Because
What
what's
a,
because it has really nothing going on for it in UU at the moment since Sand got banned, and that was the only reason why people used it, and it still wasn't really that high, but Sand was the only thing that it had going on for it, and now it's just,
yeah.
but now it still doesn't really cut it in the OU like
Eh,
the like
yeah,
it
it's
got
just
it
like,
got superpower.
yeah, but it's not enough to bring it up, basically.
Yeah, where is it exactly? Number 83 in the OU. So yeah, but then again, people are focusing on other things. But then again,
Basic,
Stoutland, people will never focus on it anyways.
yeah, basically. I
Superpower,
think
no,
Sandslash might have gotten released. I don't remember.
no, yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah,
Wait, did it actually get released? I don't
I
even
don't know.
fucking remember.
But
If it
still,
did, don't quote me on it. But I think it got released. But if it didn't get released, then ignore me.
yeah, okay. What else do we got here? Somebody asked, what would happen to Pikachu if Light Ball actually doubled all of its stats except for HP? Then that would be pretty darn good.
Yeah,
Actually.
that would actually be pretty decent. But then it's like still, you get that low HP stat, and you have to be limited by the light ball. It's like,
But
I mean, they wouldn't create an item that would double everything, because then its speed would be out of the roof. It's like, no, go
yeah,
away. It's like you don't even need to invest in speed. Then it's like then you can have it perfectly invested in attack and special attack, and then it's just like, holy fuck.
yeah, and then you just set up nasty plot and with that high speed, oh, and then it
Yeah,
still would have like horrible defenses, but like it could take
yeah,
like
but
one hit, which it now can't. So,
yeah, it's like it would make it actually usable, but it's like that's too usable, you know?
hmm.
Like there's a line, but whatever.
Yeah, they made Light Ball like that for a reason. So,
Yeah. It's like great Game Freak control, but they only troll to a certain extent.
yeah, can I say like it's really interesting like how much Game Freak actually knows about the metagame and how they're not making some certain things that you might think that they would. Like, I
Yeah.
guess Zapdos would be that one example. Like, they didn't want to give that Hurricane.
And Hydreigon also not getting a fire move, like a good fire move. So
What? Hydreigon?
like or
What?
not Hydreigon, Haxorus. Why did I say
Yeah,
Hydreigon?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Haxorus getting a good fire move.
Fire Fang or what else could it get? It got that whatever move that burns berries. But that's
Yeah,
that's even worse than Hidden Power Fire. But yeah,
basically.
yeah. But you still can't run a special set on Haxorus anyways. Or you
Yeah,
can, but let's not talk about that ever.
basically.
So, one interesting question is that you can read this one because I'm lazy. It's your turn.
Did I
Hop, hop.
not have a turn?
Yes.
If Darmanitan's were okay, if Darmanitan Z and Meloetta P were able to be accessed without a battle effect, how do you think they'd do? Um, eh,
Yeah.
eh. It's like if they really would have made a difference, people would have tried to abuse them to get them out more, but it's just they're not really worth it.
Yeah.
Even to use, it's like Meloetta P, it's like it has that normal typing with the fighting typing, it's not gonna help it that much. And it'll just get destroyed by what's in the metagame right now. It's just they're not that good to abuse.
But like with Mellow at a P, it has like 180, 128 base speed, which is pretty
Yeah,
good.
it has good speed, but then it's like you got Breloom, you got all these defensive threats. It's just like it's just it still isn't enough to bring it to be like really good. And Darmanitan Z is just no. That's
By
all I
the
can say. It's just no.
where is Meloetta, by the way?
I don't know. I just know it got released like halfway through the month, so it's obviously not going
It,
to be that high.
it's one oh yeah, but it's 127 actually.
Yeah, it's just not that good in the first place, so it's like, meh.
Yeah, and with all the new stuff, like, anyways, like
Yeah.
if it got released like maybe like a few months later, then people would actually pay attention to it. But like right now,
It's
it
just not even that great in the first place.
yeah,
It's just, eh.
that's true. But still, Meloetta is for now it's OU because isn't it like that whenever a new poke gets released, they automatically make it OU for testing?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, it all depends on the Pokemon, but Meloetta would be like a good thing to just be an OU for now.
yeah,
Just
yeah.
test it, but we'll see.
It's just so gimmicky and it doesn't have too much going on for it. So like, it's gonna be interesting to see like what's gonna be like a standard set on it. But like, yeah. But the Darmanitan Z, that is just like super slow, but it does have good special attacks. So I don't know. Like,
Yeah, it's just whatever.
yeah, but I don't know. I guess I don't know. Like, it has really good stats other than its speed. So like, it could potentially be UU. But then again, there's Chandelure. So like, if you could access it without the stupid ability Zen mode,
Yeah,
I don't know. But I think it would be too powerful for RU. So I'd
it's meh. It's meh.
yeah, it's kind of meh.
Yeah.
Um, then there's another kind of serious question. So there's that.
What
Huh?
do you think about the Ubers that could be potentially dropped down to OU? We really already talked about it on Smogon, so it'd be cool to talk about it here. Garchomp Thunder is the next drill, but the big ones mentioned. No!
Yeah, yeah.
No! 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 And no! Just no!
Yeah, basically. I don't know about like I don't know. Thunder is just what people always say about that could be the one. Especially now that we got regular the other
No!
Thunders, but then again, it's the
No!
base
No!
speed and all the stuff that it has going on for it. No.
Okay, do I need to reiterate? No, 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 no.
Yeah.
See, Garchomp has been Uber, like, since it was. I mean,
Gen
sure, there was
4.
testing periods, but it got Uber pretty quick. Because there was a reason it was going Uber, but they had to. People like to take their time and really try and use it because people are just stupid with it because it's good and it's even good in Ubers. So it's like people are just weird with it, and it's like every time something goes to Ubers, people just try and underestimate it so they can get it back, even though it went Uber for a fucking reason.
Yeah, and people shouldn't justify things by saying that it isn't good in Ubers, although Garchomp is.
Yeah, Garchomp is actually good in Ubers, and
Yeah.
like Exegol and Thunders, they have sometimes uses, but it's not like they're good there, and it's like can't really abuse them there that much, but you can, and they can be good if you use them right. And then like Blaziken, for example, too. It's like Blaziken, it's good in Ubers, so
Yeah, there's Groudon for the sun support and
but it's
everything.
like if something goes, it's for a reason. There's a very slim chance, unless there's a huge metagame shift. I mean, there has been a huge metagame shift, but it's not right to bring those things down,
Hmm.
especially with the state of the metagame as is. I mean, you could possibly bring Excadrill down, but the thing is, we need to get rid of Breloom anyways, and once that's gone, I mean, it's gonna go right back fucking up. So I mean, we gotta work on this metagame first before we even potentially think about bringing something down.
Yeah, that's
Like,
it.
because bringing it down will just fuck it up more. That's really it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Also, this guy mentions that Excadrill got Iron Head. Now, would that make any kind of difference? To be honest, like,
no, not
uh,
really. It's not going to use it either way. I mean, you could do that as like a random fourth move, after, like Earthquakes, Stone or Rock Slide, SD. Otherwise, I would just run like X Scissor or Rapid Spin or Return. I mean, then you get Iron Head
well,
too. It's not like
well, I guess that would be a better option for Gliscor now in the metagame.
yes, but it's not like I don't know. It's like it's just a random thing to have, but it's not like it's gonna make a difference, you know?
This guy actually has calcs here, and air balloon set after an SD does like 54% to 63% to Gliscor.
Okay, then to answer your question, no.
Yeah.
Or Excadrill will not drop down then if that's the case.
That's actually a nice thing that it's a stab move, but
Yeah.
so
If that's the case, then yeah, Excadrill has no chance of dropping down.
yeah, yeah.
It's yeah.
Uh, what else do we got here? And there's this one person asking about the wall turning combos about
We
thunders,
already
and
answered
yeah, we
that.
kind of talked about that already.
Yeah.
What if Blastoise got Shell Smash?
Eh, eh, eh,
I don't know.
That's all I have to say.
I don't know if it would. It has higher base speed than Cloyster, but then again, Cloyster doesn't really need the speed anyways of the Shell Smash. Just,
Eh,
but I guess it would be pretty cool. But like, yeah,
Okay, do I need to say it again?
yeah. One guy
Yeah.
is asking about Ambipom in UU. Why has it stayed there for so long? It's a good Pokemon,
It's not that great.
but it has its uses. It's been like a
Uses
standard UU poke for the longest time.
for good reason. It's just
Chase, what?
oh, he was not suited for it at all.
Chase.
What?
Like,
What?
wow, you sounded like a robot for a sec.
Oh, it's probably because I was opening something.
Okay, well that's pretty cool. I bet that got recorded. So,
Okay, then. But yeah, Ambipom is just like OU is not suited for it. It's not. It's like it has decent attack, but then there's all of these steel types and all of these defensive threats. It's just not gonna work. It's already
yeah,
in UU anyway, so there's no chance of it going up anymore because it's just not that great. It's like it can hit okay, but then it's like it just. Eh.
where is it in freaking Ambipom? It's number 23. Okay.
Exactly. It's just like,
Hmm.
eh,
It's a pretty good place for it, to be honest.
basically.
What else do we got? Somebody's asking, Gliscor gets Sky Uppercut now. That's kind of funny, to be honest, but
Oh yeah, I heard about that. That's
but that's yeah. He's asking like, would be a sub 3 attacks? Would that be good? But I don't know. Well, to be honest, with
I
with acrobatics, it would have like that decent coverage, but like and with the EQ, but
yeah,
I don't know.
it's just eh. I mean, Sky Uppercut, it just doesn't really add anything, you know?
Yeah, already got like Stone Edge and EQ for the coverage and acrobatics,
Yeah, it's
so
just like yeah, just it doesn't need Sky Uppercut.
yeah, it really doesn't. Um,
So yeah.
uh, And there's like one really random like what would happen if they made a priority move that like flinches 50% of the time? Uh,
Ew. No.
okay.
No.
And
No.
then the random part, if it could be learned by Victini, Azelf, Big Love Disc, Smeargle, and Keldeo, like those are the most random things, but like
That literally makes no sense.
yeah, it really doesn't. But like
Ugh.
50% flinching priority move in general,
No, no,
yeah,
no, no,
yeah.
no.
There's a reason why Game Freak only makes like kind of those weak priority moves, and they only give them for certain types.
And see, Game Freak balances, but at the same time, you know, they make sure like certain shit works in certain places. They make sure they don't make something that's too good. They make something that's good, but not like way fucking over the top for no fucking reason, you know? It's
Yeah.
like I don't know.
They,
It's just
they like they like really making like when they make like some certain new ability, they really like to make some certain new Pokemon that
like
really
they want it to be
abuses it.
diverse so that people can use other shit. Like, you know, the tiering system they have, and then they want people to play other shit. But it's like I don't know. It's just
But like
basically they're not gonna break shit, you know.
yeah, but they always like to make that kind of stuff. Like with Excadrill, it got that's the poke that they wanted to see like with the Sandrush ability. They made the poke that perfectly abuses that, but it kind of turned
Yeah.
out to be a bit too broken.
Yeah, I mean they make shit that can go a bit over the top, but they don't make anything that's too over the top, basically.
Yeah, yeah. Even with Excadrill, it kind of has the limited move pool, but it has just what it needed, and that's what kind of made it OP
Yeah.
with the Sandrush SD stuff. So yeah,
Basically.
and like with Prankster, they made the freaking Whimsicott. It's kind of funny that it was OU at the time, but now it's RU.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's basically it. What?
Woo!
Holy crap! We have talked for a long time.
It's all OU's fault.
Yeah, but it was really cool.
Yeah.
Holy crap! And for the next month, there's gonna be some interesting changes. I bet like things are going to balance out a bit. Most likely, we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's again for the podcast, and thank you for listening, everyone.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
So Chase,
Rate, comment, 7 later, guys.
peace out, and leave questions, right
Or not.
or not. Bye bye.
Bye.